We about to get this started then. Right about. Computer acting real gay right now.
Mm.
Play the music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, that's frozen. Okay, so that's frozen. That's good to know. Ready?
Mhm.
I'm ready for the world. Not ready, not like the group. Ready for the world. Bestest.
That's it.
The
Ohio.
We in the building. Say it again. You the what?
The hottest performer in Cleveland, Ohio.
The hottest performer in Cleveland.
I'm coming back from a throne. I'm coming back from a
Trying to
throne.
get you. And we on Mixler at mixler.com/the dash vibe dash on dash air. That's how they put it.
Mhm.
But we to you about the things that's been going on lately, and it's been crazy. It's been some
It's been
craziness.
crazy. It's been crazy.
First of all, I got to talk about the Apollo.
Yes.
The Showtime at the Apollo came back on TV
Yes, it did.
on Monday, and I gotta say it was cool to see it back on. They even brought Steve
Kiki
and Kiki. Kiki was looking nice too.
Kiki was
Kiki was
still
bad.
shepherding. Do you hear
She
me?
was bad.
Yes.
I look like her arms got bigger.
Yeah.
Like she been doing some push-ups and
But
shit.
she good though. Kiki
Oh
good.
yeah,
That bang,
Kiki
she got
was
the same bang.
the same bangs.
Same bangs.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. They had the first dude that came out doing the amateur night though. They did the amateur night like in between the shows instead of doing it all at one time.
Right.
Cause they
I
had like
thought that was dope too
yeah,
though.
that was different. It was
Yeah.
different. But the first dude that came out fucked everybody up. He fucked everybody
Yeah.
up. This dude had to be like what 6'9" or something like that.
Yeah.
Big gay dude from Alabama
But I
with a
thought
top
he
knot.
should have won. He should have won. He did really good. And then when the piano, he was blind playing the piano. Of course he gonna win.
Well, yeah, he kind of had that Stevie Wonder
Yeah, he
appeal.
did. He had
He had
that.
the Stevie
And then
Wonder feel.
Steve was all on him, so that just made it even
Yeah,
better.
it
Like,
was set up
yeah,
because I felt like the amateur night was a setup because it was like the guy who came out the guy who lost that they booed
hmm
off. He was overly corny. It's like they set up certain
yeah,
dudes to come out there and lose.
yeah,
But when they had
yeah.
the Filipino dudes come out and they sang and they booed them.
That was terrible. But they probably thought they was coming on there to shut shit down. They did. I just
They
did.
was in rhythm though. I mean, they
But
didn't even give him a
I
chance.
didn't
They
know.
didn't
Well,
even
I
get him
don't
a
know because
chance.
it did. I was waiting for it to catch on. I was like, and it just didn't do its
But
thing.
they tried to do a song. The song they tried, they shouldn't have did.
No, the
That's
hell no. I love how Biv DeVoe came
Oh yeah,
on
they
and
shut
they
it
did
down.
Poison
Yep.
with the green. And look, my daughter, when they were saying Poison, Poison, she swore up and down and they were shouting me out, right?
Right,
And she was like,
right.
oh my God, mommy.
They was saying.
She was like, how they know you? I was like, girl. I ain't even tell her like that's the name of the song. I was just like,
The funny thing is,
yeah.
when we was in Vegas, I said that you should use that song.
I definitely need to use that
Yeah, I
song.
said that to you. Somebody else
Definitely
to
need
put it
to
on
use that
Facebook, but
song. Okay, yeah. What you think about
that
that?
I had to go to karaoke that same night, and I had to feel like I had to represent for them and sing myself. And I can't sing, but I sounded better than Casey did.
You know what?
He got the Bobby Brown lip now and
He
shit.
do he does not look like he did, but
But he has a
he
well
got the
known.
energy. What
He
you
got the
know?
energy. He
The
just got a
energy was
well
there.
known alcohol
He hit
problem.
one good note. He did. He hit one good note.
One.
It was one. I give
What
him that.
note was it? What note was it?
The one in the middle of the song. That one. SWV.
SWV.
They was dope.
In Vogue came out. They was raw.
Ooh, your love, you
Even
got
though
to
the one
hold
girl, I didn't know the
on.
one on with In Vogue. She was on Jamie Foxx show. She was the girl from
Okay,
the.
so I was looking at her and I was
Yeah,
like,
she was on
damn,
the
where do
Jamie
I
Foxx
know
show.
her from? That's where it's
I never
from.
knew she was.
The one
She was
on the
not an
left.
original member in
But
Vogue.
she didn't sing though.
No, she just part of the crew. But they only, that's how they do now.
Yeah, she didn't say anything. I was like, okay, but I knew her from somewhere though.
Yeah, it was a good show. I mean, they had the one white dude from the little white boy. He was singing Amateur Night.
He was
He
cool.
was cool.
He was cool.
They said he suffered from some disease. I forget the disease he suffered from.
He was blind, partially legally blind.
Was he?
Yeah, legally
And
blind.
he had some type of experimental
Some
procedure,
something
and he was
I
able to
don't
see
know.
again. And Steve Harvey, he played Steve Harvey though.
He did. He changed the subject when he asked him about a girlfriend.
Do you have a girlfriend? He's like, well, I'm gonna sing.
Yeah, like
She was
go
like,
on,
get your little punk ass out.
Get your little punk ass out of here.
Punk ass boy.
Punk ass boy. I can't say it, punk ass blind boy.
Punk ass. Fuck it. You can't say punk ass blind boy.
I take that back to all the blind people. I think that.
No, he was a punk ass blind boy.
He was a punk ass blind.
Shout out to Cool TLC, by the way, my favorite blind dude.
We love him. I love
Yeah, that's my
TLC.
favorite blind dude.
That's
I'm gonna try to get him on the show if he can. He said he'd probably try to drive down here though.
He gonna try to drive. That's not safe at all.
He drive all the time.
He better not get behind that damn
TLC will
wheel.
tell you he drive all the time.
He better not.
He be having this cane out the window.
I want to fucking know if that's him driving. I don't want to be nowhere near.
He be having this cane out the window. He got pictures of it. Him driving.
No,
Nigga
but
can
they
drive.
say Stevie drive though.
Shit, Stevie don't drive shit.
Shit, Ray Charles was frying chicken, but you can fry chicken. All you need to do is listen to it. When it get low, then it's done.
You're an expert on blind chicken frying.
I fuck with the chicken.
You fuck with the chicken.
I fuck with the chicken. I'm
That's
the
what's
wing
up.
ding queen.
The wing ding queen.
The wing ding up.
That's crazy. What else we got to talk about? We was talking about the fires in Orlando. It was a warehouse fire in Orlando recently. 36 people lost their lives in this warehouse fire. It was basically a lot of people who do art, and and they were squatting there, and there was a place for them that they could do their thing, and something happened, and it burned down, and they had the guy who I guess was the owner of it or was the manager of it on the news. He was on the Today Show with Matt Lauer. And he pretty much lost it because he was just like, why am I on here? Why do y'all have me on here? But you brought yourself on there. But I understand his frustration because he feels like he's sort of responsible because it was his building. Mm-hmm. He didn't set the fire. No. But he feel like a lot of people probably coming at him.
So he went on another show.
He was on the Today Show.
Okay. And
that's where he had the meltdown.
So he actually did cry.
No, he didn't cry. He just was freaking out.
Okay, because I was feeling him when I was watching the news, and then his dad had reported that he should go to jail. He's like a con artist and all this other shit.
Really?
So I really wasn't. When I seen that, I was like, okay. And I was like, well, damn, 36 people died. You don't shed a tear. So I was kind of feeling his daddy. But then he get on another show today and break down again.
No, this was the Today Show when it happened. The first show. This was the Today Show a couple of days ago. Because they also talked about it on what's that? The Talk. Where all the ladies be on there gabbing too much.
I just think if 36 people died in your building, I probably wouldn't even be able to talk. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's what it was though. He freaked out because he didn't know how to handle it. I mean,
what do you do with that though? He's already. I mean, what are you thinking? Because he got a rap sheet. He's already a criminal. So I don't want to prejudge him, but like at the same time,
is he a criminal?
Yeah, he had a rap sheet. He's been convicted of a few things: fraud, theft, all kind of shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like when I heard that part, because at first when I was watching, I was like, damn, that's pretty fucked up. But then when they gave the backstory on him, and his dad was like, oh, nigga, he need to go to jail. I was like, well, that's pretty fucked up. And then they had a chick on there saying she moved out right before the fire. Like she knew the fire was gonna happen. So I don't know. Maybe he was just a cheap ass. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that. All I know is 36 people get burnt up in my building. I ain't gonna be able to speak. But we two different people. So
right. I mean, that's type of resolution. Yeah. Something they want somebody to own up to the situation. But I mean, do you just step? I mean, if you are responsible. Step out, especially if it's your building, you're gonna have to deal with it insurance wise anyway. But some motherfuckers ain't on it like that. They just will let some people like to just pass the buck.
What do he do? Even if he really sorry and that that was not the thing is, what I get is, okay, he got this rap sheet, his daddy said he wasn't shit. That just go to show that he had that building like it wasn't in a condition for people to be occupying it. So but I don't think like, oh, he just burnt up 36 or 36.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think that. So I'm kind of like both sides, like,
because they say on that scene in Oakland, the artistic scene is like that, where they do find these abandoned warehouses, and they go in there and they squat or whatever, and they do their thing.
But shit, at least had the proper gas running and the electricity, so you can prevent shit like that.
Right. Move that mic over so it's in your face. People see
left, right.
Yeah, it's that way. Yeah. Now we can see it. And I mean, it's just a sad situation.
Yeah, it's sad.
But yo, check it. We got DJ is just that's
Yeah, see, I knew I was not gonna be able to without you talking about my seed. That is terrible. But I bring that ratchet news though, cause y'all ratchet.
You bring
and y'all need to be talked about.
We're gonna talk about up last week. The show was supposed to. I kept telling everybody it was gonna be the hottest dances in Cleveland this week. It's next week. It's the 15th, and it's going down. It's definitely going down. We're gonna have Temptation. We're gonna have Taylor Jones, and we're gonna have Peaches, the pole goddess.
Yeah.
The pole goddess, the pole boss. She on the pole. She the pole queen.
Shout out to Peach, the pole boss.
Yeah. It's going down, of course. This is the vibe on air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king, Poison Ivy, the hottest entertainer in Cleveland, as she likes to say.
Yeah.
And we will be right back. We're going to take this quick pause for the cause. Like I said, if you want to tune in live on Mixler, and we live on YouTube right the fuck now. Yeah, and we also live on Facebook. What's good, Dink? You all right over there at Urban City Unplugged, man? You got a space for us, man? Can we get some free rent, man? You know, ain't nobody trying to pay nothing, man. Ain't nobody got no jobs over here, man.
Yeah, and it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
It's cold outside, bird.
Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens.
Yeah.
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
You name it.
You know, look out for us. We're going to play some music real quick by the one and only DJ MKM. He sent me some things to drop on you. So we're going to get it like this. Let me see. Which one am I going to play? I'll play Wealth Club. There you go. Peace. We'll be right back.
This is DJ MKM world premiere world premiere
7 Yo, there's only a few DJs I fuck with, right? DJ MKM, he one of them.
I'm just gonna play this for y'all.
When, to our horror, it turns out to be something else altogether. Oh no! Here! Hey, go, just there. Whoa, go.
What the fuck? This is wicked. Hey. He hopped out.
But all is not as it seems. The big buck actually has hold of the dog, not the other way around. As Greg runs in,
He got the dog in the headlock though. Why?
He put a dog in the headlock. He jabbed the shit out of a kangaroo.
Why? Like, what the fuck is that?
Get the fuck off my dog.
So apparently he's not gonna lose his job. It was a whole little debate, like, okay, should he lose his job for hitting the fucking kangaroo? But he gonna keep his job and shit. And they say, you know, Peter, that's how you say it, is it Peter?
Yeah.
They up fucking set right now. They are upset about this nigga hitting this kangaroo.
But they ain't upset about the kangaroo putting the dog in the head.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I personally think, I mean, I wouldn't have hit the kangaroo because I'm scared. But he did the right thing. Get the fuck off my dog. Fuck around with you.
He was about to suplex the dog.
Fuck off my. Did you see how he had that dog in the headlock?
He had the dog.
I sat up in the bed. I said, really?
He had a tight grip on that.
He had a tight grip on that motherfucker. I'd hit that bitch too if I was him.
How do a kangaroo and the dog get into it though? I ain't from Australia, so I'm not privy to motherfucking kangaroos and kangaroo knowledge.
And the thing is, he's hopping off of a vehicle. The dog is already in the headlock. So how did you separate from the dog for the dog to even be in the headlock? Like, that's probably what Peter's saying.
I was like, oh, you want some of this nigga? You want some of this nigga?
So, can I find a swole picture of a kangaroo?
A
swole picture, how they show him all muscular, but in the man said that is very dangerous. You do not hit a wild animal.
But the thing is though, when he punched the kangaroo, if you ain't seen the video, when he punched the kangaroo just dropped his arms and just stopped and looked at him like, this nigga hit me.
This nigga hit me. I'm a fucking kangaroo out here in these streets. What the fuck?
Oh man.
I'm a fucking kangaroo.
That shit is nuts. I ain't never heard of that.
I mean, seriously. Oh, it's the CANDIS.
Well, we about to take a quick pause, and then when we come back, we are going to talk to the one and only CANDIS, the credit SHERO. She will be in the building. This is the hottest radio show on earth that ever came from an internet station. This is the Visiting Vibe on Iggity Air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king. We'll be right back in a little bit. CANDIS, the credit SHERO is going to be here, y'all. We're going to play some music for DJ MKM. Let's get it.
Black Beatles in the city, be back immediately to confiscate the money.
You are now rocking with my favorite DJ, MKM.
That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old keys. Just release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the deal.
Hey. Mama made it. Mama made it.
That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old keys. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Hey, mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the DJ drop me near. Getting so gone, I'm not blinking. What in the world was I thinking? That there ain't no money to be made. That there is nothing to explain. Black Beetle cream seats in the Regal, rockin' John Lennon lenses, like to see him spread eagle. Took a bitch to the club and let a party on the table, screaming everybody's famous. Like clockwork, I blow it all, then get some more. Get you somebody that can do both. Black Beatles got the babes belly rolling. She thinks she love me, I think she trolling.
You see?
That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old keys. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the DJ drop their knee.
Came in with two girls look like scribbles in their real clothes. A broke hoe can only point me to a rich hoe. A yellow bitch with green hair, a real weirdo. Black man, yellow lamb, red like goat. They say they grew on them, just came in through the side though. It's so much money on the floor, we buying school clothes. Why you bring a money machine to the club for? And a pint of lean, pound of weed, and a kilo. I hear a stealth pest, I hate her like a rondo. I upgrade your baby mama to a condo.
DJ MKM.
To the gringos. Black Beetle club closed when I say so.
That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old keys. Quick release cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the DJ drop the knee. She's a good teaser, and we blowin' reefer. Your body like a work of art, baby. Don't fuck with me, I break your heart, baby. 50 on me, I got a lot of flavor. 50 on my feet, I'm tryna kill these haters. I had haters when I was broke, I'm rich, I still got haters. I had hoes when I was broke, I'm rich, I'm still a player. I will leather Gucci jackets like it's still the 80s. I've been blowing OG Kush, I feel a little sedated. I can't worry about a broke nigga or a hater. Black Beetle, bitch, me and Palmer gonna relate.
Ten bad bitches in a mash. Wrist on Millie Rock, them diamonds on me dance. Bad bitches in a mash. Wrist on Millie rock, them diamonds on me dance. Bad bitches in a mash. Wrist on Millie rock, them diamonds on me dance. Bad bitches in a mash. Wrist on Millie rock, them diamonds on me dance. When you working hard, then your money start expanding. I got model bitches wanna lick me like some candy. And them drugs come in handy. Last name Savage, bitch, but no, I'm not Randy. Hit her with no condom, had to make her eat a plan.
DJ MKM.
Lace up, ya bitch.
Stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Hold up, I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck a wedding ring, I bought a necklace. Diamonds got the flu, try not to catch this. I left that hoe alone cause she was ratchet. I be bitchin' salty, they can't stand. Flexing on that bitch, hold up, flexing on that bitch. Bought a necklace on that bitch, hold up. Roll up. She in her feelings.
We back. We drinking as we usually do. This is the Vibe on Air. YouTube, Mixler, Facebook. Mr. Deeds, the one and only, the big homie. You may also know me as you know, that guy that they like to call the open mic king. I was gonna play this, but it took too long to come back up, so I couldn't play it. But you know, we in the building, and of course, we got our guest today, and I'm gonna just play it because I like myself. And we got my homegirl in the building, the one and only, the credit guru, my personal guru, CANDIS, the credit SHERO, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
And just because I'm slow with it, because my hands is moving slow because I've been drinking Jameson, I'm gonna do something nice for you. One more time for the credit SHERO. What's going on, CANDIS?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. You know, it's been a while since we had you on the show when we was at the other place. We don't say that name. But what's going on with you, man?
Man, working, grinding, and trying to help these folks get educated about credit and not filing bankruptcy.
Right. I mean, why is bankruptcy so bad to you?
Well,
isn't it like a fresh start, though? I mean, I know it hits negatively on credit, but I mean, isn't it really a fresh start and you can start all over?
A fresh start to start negatively all over, yeah.
You need to get closer to the mic, too. You can pull it forward, just so you know. Talk into the mic.
Yeah, I'm not used to doing that. So, anyway, well, a couple things. One, when you file bankruptcy, the bankruptcy and everything you put into the bankruptcy is still on your credit report. You still have a low credit score. Does it happen to everyone? No. However, once you're discharged from that bankruptcy, there's a possibility that they can take that old debt, sell it to another third-party collection company, and then try to come after you again for it.
Really?
Talk to your bankruptcy attorney. Bankruptcy attorney's going to tell you, it's nothing I can do. You're discharged. Not only that, but it's no guarantee that the judge will grant you another bankruptcy, whether it's a Chapter 7 or 13.
So I always had the opinion that once you filed a bankruptcy, it was done. It was off your record. So they can go backdoor it and get you again.
Absolutely.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
And lastly, whether you do a 7 or 13, they can take your income tax.
Oh, hell no.
And she was just talking about trying to get 6
you
bands.
You ain't getting my income tax.
She was trying to get 6 bands.
Yeah, baby. A lot of people don't know that. And that's one of the things that, or a few of the things that the bankruptcy attorneys, they don't tell you. They want your money. It's all about money.
They all about the bread. That's it. So what options do you have? I mean, I know, well, before we go into your options, let's talk about some of the things that people themselves can do to make sure they got good credit. Like, what's those basic things that a person like my black ass can do?
Pay your bills on time.
Right.
Debt to income ratio. don't use over 30% of whatever your limit is on your credit cards, whether it's secured or unsecured. Making sure that you don't have high balances. Not paying off third-party collection companies. That's another part of that we would have to go into. But
Let's
that's
talk
one
about
thing
that.
you don't
Not
want to do.
paying off third-party collection companies. So that's like if a company send a collection company to collect the debt for them.
So if you were, for example, with Verizon and they send you to company ABC 123, your debt. Company ABC 123 is a third-party collection company. So one of the things that people don't know as to why they have no legal standing into collecting, it drops your score because it reopens a age debt.
Really?
Secondly, it's just like if I borrowed some money from you, she called me to collect it, who would I really owe that money to?
Right.
I got the money from you, I didn't get it from her. So why would I pay her back?
And who's to say she's gonna give me all my money?
Right.
Well, you already got your money. You got your money when your account went into default and insurance paid it, one. And then two, you got your money when the third party collection company purchased the debt from you.
So what made you get into this?
Because I had bad credit.
I figured, yeah.
I had toe up credit. I had a 540 credit score when I started with the company in December 2014. A little bit under $5,000 worth of debt, and by the grace of this company and God, I did not have to pay any of my debt back.
And that's what I was going to ask you, because I'm like about $5,000 in debt. And what should I do? You know what I'm saying? To get to.
We can definitely discuss your situation. But with mine, I legally didn't have to pay any of my debt back. Then by mid-February of 2015, my credit score went to a 668, and then within 4.5 to 5 months after that, I went to a 723.
So you can buy me some stuff on credit then and hook me up.
Guess what? I'm educated. Ain't nobody putting nothing in my name.
That's right, huh, T?
I ain't say you got to put it in your name. I just said you could buy me something.
Well, if it's going on my credit, guess whose name is going in?
Yours.
But guess who's not paying for it?
You paying for it.
No.
If you buying me something, that means you paying for it, man. Keep up.
So what's the steps? What's the steps? Somebody call you, and then what? What do they need? What I mean, like, what's the criteria?
So basically, when someone calls, we do have a link that people can visit, which is www.fesprotectionplan.com. They can view the information, then give me a call. We can discuss what's going on with their particular situation and let them know how we can help them to the fullest advantage.
Okay, so do you have like a specific turnaround, or is it dependent on the case, depending on the person?
Everybody's a case-by-case scenario, but typically 90 to 95% of our clientele start to see results within the first 45 days or less. As far as completion time, that's where it goes into the case-by-case scenario. As long as the person's coachable, they should finish pretty fast.
That's good.
How many clients do you see in a day?
I typically hold over 100 clients now.
Altogether?
Altogether, well over 100 clients.
That's good.
And you also try to get people into it to become their own business too.
Absolutely.
And I've been to one of the seminars, and it's pretty interesting. Tell us about that, what it takes to be your own business, and the benefits and the downfalls of it.
The downfall is you not being coachable, you not being committed and following the system. The benefit is that you have the opportunity of getting your benefits for free. Also, you get a chance to get a life insurance policy for up to $100,000 with no physical required and no extra money. Of course, unlimited potential income. No one can impede on your success. You have an open schedule. Work around what it is that you want to do. If you know you can only commit 10 hours a week, okay, commit those 10 hours. That's, your 10 hours worth of extra income. If you want to take it on full time, you have that option too.
How much you make a year? You gonna tell us?
No.
Okay, I was about
That's
to
why
say.
I'm
I
looking
knew
at you like,
you know I was joking,
business,
man. I was gonna tell you.
So what's the most that you've gotten out of doing this?
You mean as far as the fulfillment or financially?
The fulfillment. Because I know financially you should be straight, right?
I'm good.
Yeah, so like fulfillment wise, like
I love it because I've traveled. I go in and out of town.
Oh, that's good.
We, as you heard him, we do seminars. I'm able to interact with a lot of different people. I meet all walks of life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've had the opportunity of meeting some very interesting people, very touching people, and I love networking. So I've had the opportunity to do that as well, to network with a lot of different people.
Now, do you have children?
Yes, I do.
So I know they will never be in debt.
They
No,
better
because they
not.
got a mama like you.
They better not.
You better teach them, honey. You
know
better
what they
teach them. But
say,
that's
hard-headed
really
make us so
good.
fast.
You right about that.
So if they ain't paying attention to listening,
yeah.
well, I have one child and I have 3 stepchildren. They're adults. So, you know, but.
So how are they with their credit and everything?
Hard-headed.
Hard-headed.
That young age.
That go back to
where
what
they
you
don't
just
wanna
said,
listen.
though. You have to do the steps.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They got to
Yeah.
come up into that.
Yeah.
But because it kind of came after that, with, you know, me being a part of their life, it wasn't kind of embedded in them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got one left. Try that one.
Oh,
Try
definitely.
that last one. Get
Yeah.
that last one. Get the credit. Get the good credit. Good houses and cars.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we was talking earlier, and you know we was talking about it during the break about the Cleveland Browns, and see, you gonna get your ass kicked. And they about to have a parade now. Being that you a sellout, I mean a Pittsburgh fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Clown lover.
I am moving my chair.
Shitsburg Steeler.
Even though I'm not diehard, I am moving my chair.
You wish.
You used to be a fan of a rapist,
whooping on
right?
y'all.
He used to be a fan of a rapist. I'm just letting you know. Bitch, shout out to Ben Roethlisberger. He getting them bitches.
I'm just gonna say I'm not as diehard as I was, but I will not be a Steelers fan.
Well,
okay,
the
I
one
will
thing
not
that I will
do
say
that.
is if the Browns will stay on the field and out the court, maybe they can learn how to win a game.
Is you kidding me? Ben Roethlisberger been in court.
I'm just saying, but they winning.
Okay,
they
but we winning.
They winning. I'm just saying.
That's just because.
And I am totally not a Steelers. Daddy, don't watch this. I am not a Steelers fan at all. But goddamn, they winning.
What made you a Steelers fan? First of all, I need to know that so I can.
Because they win.
I was just about to say she liked to win. You can see it. She
So
likes
that
to
no,
win.
what man did you know that you followed Pittsburgh?
Why I gotta be a man?
Let me
Why
ask you
can't
this.
just
Let me ask you
be
this.
they winning?
How
They
much?
winning.
What type of football knowledge do you have?
I have a little.
A
But
little.
Don't try to test me.
So
right now while we're
so you
talking.
just basically jumped on the bandwagon, right?
No, I'm not a bandwagon fan.
It sounds like you jumped on the bandwagon.
I'm not a bandwagon fan.
What about, besides the winning, what else do you know about Pittsburgh? Do you know any of their legacy?
I know that we have some rings more recently than the Clowns.
What else can you tell me though? Like, name a quarterback besides Ben Roethlisberger.
She said don't test her right now. She don't answer that. Plead the damn fifth. You ain't gotta.
It just drew proof to my point that most Pittsburgh fans don't know shit about Pittsburgh.
Hold on, and I'm not.
They
even
just
going,
jump on them.
She's my witness. I'm not even going to
Who?
Google, boo.
Nope.
Who?
I'm not even going to Google.
Who's your witness?
I'm the damn witness. What
She
you
don't
mean?
count. She don't know nothing about football either.
All I'm saying is
You just-
If you want to test my knowledge, you tell me the last time the Clowns won a championship.
1948.
It seemed like it. The last one was actually 1964. So you asked me when was
1964. Yeah.
when was the championship winners? When was the last time we won a championship?
You got it on
or
Google
Super
already?
Bowl? Am I looking at
nope,
Google?
no Google.
When was it?
She know that.
Am I looking at Google?
Nope,
When was the
not
last
at all.
time?
You tell me.
I'm asking you about your team.
It was 2008. So become more relevant.
Who was the quarterback?
Before you start asking questions.
Who was the quarterback?
She ain't got to know that. She ain't got to know that, D.
I was just about to say, I wasn't
you
even
do.
born. I wasn't even.
You were born in 2008?
I wasn't born in 1964.
Sit your dumb ass down.
You were born in 2008?
No, that's not what
Sit
I
your
was
dumb
about to
ass
say.
down.
You was about to say I wasn't born.
I was born in 1964.
I asked you about your team. I asked you about your team.
Question. So since I wasn't born in 1964 and you're so Clever and relevant with the Cleveland Clown. You tell me who was their quarterback.
I could tell you, I wasn't born in 1964.
Okay, so
but you was born in 2008.
Don't ask her.
I ain't gonna be jumped by both of y'all.
I'm just saying.
Right, quit hating.
I ain't
Stop
gonna be jumped by both
hating.
of
How
y'all.
about that?
You stop hating. You a Pittsburgh. Have you ever been to Pittsburgh? I'm sure you've been to Pittsburgh. Right?
Gambling and everything.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because a lot of people that are
nice.
Pittsburgh fans
Yeah.
too.
The people is nice.
Rose ain't
They
nice.
don't ask questions about shit.
They not nosy.
Yeah, yes they are.
Uh-uh.
Pittsburgh is fucked up.
They're
All the
not
damn
nosy.
one-way streets and
I ain't
hills
never been
and
to
shit.
Pittsburgh. I don't know what
It's
Pittsburgh
actually
is
fun.
like.
I like Pittsburgh though. I like going to Pittsburgh on
Never
Canal
been
Street and
there.
everything.
What
where they
the
got
music scene
the
look
Sky
like?
Bar. I've actually hosted a show out there before. And they got it's kind of like an area that they had like a little Peabody type situation.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a gang, or they got like a big music scene, since like Wiz Khalifa and Mac Dre, whatever the white boy name is.
Why
they
not
blew
slide
up.
out there?
Yeah, you gotta go out there. They might want to call you might do a duet with you and your baby on your face.
You know what? Don't you say nothing about my baby. It's gonna go away, okay?
Like she caught a bullet in the cheek.
He get on my fucking nerves. That's what he
I'm
doing
not hating.
right
Put
now.
people on blast.
That's what he
That's what
doing
we do.
right
That's
now.
what the show's about. So Candice.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Whatever
even.
you about to add.
Don't worry.
No, we was
about
talking
it.
about the situation. I don't know if you saw the Today Show this week. What about the guy who was on there? He was I guess the owner or the manager of the building where the 36 people died in the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you saw his reaction.
His clip.
Yeah.
And he was just like kind of speechless.
He was flustered.
I think he was more so scared, flustered, speechless, and actually I think that he really did have deep, sincere empathy and sympathy for the lost lives.
Because a lot of people are trying to down him.
No.
Okay.
A lot of people are trying to down him and trying to, make it seem like because he was asking like, why you have me on here? He chose to be on there, but it's still an overwhelming situation. You got 36 lives that, died in your care, pretty much. It's his building. But she did tell us about the situation where his own father said he was a kind man.
He's a kind man and he should go to jail. And at first I was feeling him, but then when his dad said that, I'm kind of like, okay. I don't know. I'm on both sides of it.
Well, this is the thing. I judge anybody off of the character that they represent and present to me. I can't go off of somebody else's word because you never know what their report is. And they could have the worst relationship ever.
And I thought about that.
Imagine. And he could just be saying it because he feel bad for the family, so he want to see his son go to jail.
And also, like I said, even though we two different people, like, if 36 people died under me, I wouldn't be able to speak. You know what I'm saying? But we two, I don't know. Like he said, the parents would stumble him. What did he say? Something about that?
I feel that
he said he'd rather have the parents trample him.
Yeah.
I feel that the city didn't do their job because the building should have been condemned.
Yeah.
But they saying that the people were like squatters and everything, and then this happens a lot in a lot of those warehouses in Oakwood. It's not that people died, but
36 people though, that's a lot.
But I mean, when I was looking at it, the way he was talking and everything almost looked like a scene from one of these movies. The way he was talking, it did though. I mean, it looked like I'm not downplaying
for real.
it.
No, you're not, because what got me for real is when his girl.
I thought it was an actor.
When his girl came on, remember they was holding hand. Did y'all see that? Y'all saw a lot of footage. She was holding his hand with his girl. He was holding his hand with his girl, and she was like, "We thought that," and I'm just like, that's kind of like. I would after he said he felt like he should be trumbled by the parents, I was feeling him. But then they came in with the news about his dad. Then he sat there with his girl holding hands, and she was like kind of crying. I don't know. I
felt like it should have been dramatic music playing behind him.
I felt like it was Trump and Melania.
Yeah,
that's what I felt.
Some of that.
She was trying to follow him behind his footsteps, be his puppet, to show her moral support for her boo.
When 36 motherfuckers just got burnt
and I didn't even see it, and I still feel that way.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a crazy situation.
I couldn't talk if 36 people burned up under you. I could not talk.
I think the most
people react differently.
They do. But damn, nigga, you done been on 2 shows and you ain't shed no tears. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sensitive motherfucker. I don't know.
Yeah, you sensitive.
I don't know.
But I really think that a lot of times people kind of downplay a situation and then it hit home when the reality set in. It's just like it's a lot of people who with death in their family. They could be cheery and have a conversation like we having right now, open discussion. And it's like the day and after the funeral, the day of and after the funeral, it's like shutdown mode. So everybody react differently, but I think it was his fault, they fault, and the city's fault. And it was their fault because y'all knew the building was messed up. If y'all kept making complaints, why would you continue to stay there?
I just want to know what's the aftermath gonna be.
Finances and credit in order, so you ain't got.
That's what I want to know, because ain't that like manslaughter or some shit? You got 36 counts of manslaughter. That's 36 people in your building. Like you, I mean, something got to happen with that. He should not just be on the news having semi breakdowns. Like,
but you know, it's a big story, and I mean, they of course gonna get at him for ratings and everything. So you know, if I could get him on here, he would definitely be on here.
Can you call him? Can we bring his non-crying ass?
I don't know that nigga. Shit. But let me ask you this, Candice.
So he put some spit on his eyes, wiped it down.
Crocodile tears and shit. So, what do you do besides just the credit repair, the credit SHERO thing? Do you get a cape when you become a credit SHERO? You got a sword and a shield and shit?
I created my own.
You got a cape?
That's right.
What does it look like? You got a picture of it?
No, I don't. Quit being nosy.
That's what it does.
I'm just asking questions.
Maybe I'll wear it for Valentine's Day.
That is coming up.
I'm going on a date, you married? You can't take me on no date.
I didn't say that I was going to take you on a date. I said I'll wear it. That means I'll take a picture of it and you'll see it on my page. Day?
Why would you do it on Valentine's Day, though? It's not like it's Halloween. I mean,
because that's my anniversary.
Oh, you got married on Valentine's Day?
Unfortunately, kind of, sort of.
Shout out to your husband, man.
It's kind of cliche-ish. But, like, I have a really bad memory.
So that day is a good day, because it'll help you remember.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was like the easiest day for me to remember.
Let me ask you, because he got to be a good guy. How do your husband put up with you so much? Because you got a smart mouth. is he like a really like even-tempered dude?
Did you just put me on blast?
He did.
Well,
tried
you
to.
really didn't, because anybody that know me, like,
is it
really
smart? Is it a smart mouth? I don't get that from you.
In a good way.
It's in a good way.
Okay.
But I
so
can
don't
be
get
an
funky.
Ass. Oh no, I can be an ass when you get on that side. I can definitely do that.
Yes, you can.
I can be very.
You take your glasses off on a motherfucker.
And ignorant. No.
You don't. You keep them on.
No, I keep them on.
So you mean fucking business? Yeah, you got to see the motherfucker. You talking to?
But what else do you do besides I know you do some
commercial cleaning.
Commercial cleaning.
And I will be opening a LLC for general contracting, 2017.
She just worked.
General contracting, like
construction. My specialty will be drywall, plumbing, electrical.
You gonna do any of the work, or you just gonna subcontract?
Both.
What you know how to do?
Everything I just named.
Really?
You already see my video on Instagram?
No.
That's because you don't pay me no attention.
I don't.
How you gonna
I have a job. I have a career too.
Needs and not know that she be putting up drywall.
I know about the credit SHERO. That's what I brought her on for.
But she do drywall too. That's cold as fuck. Look
I
at
saw
that shit.
That wasn't you.
Who face is this?
You can't see no face.
That's how
yes, you
slay.
can.
What face? Where? Ain't no face.
That's how you slay.
That's her. Is that?
Look at that.
Let me see.
That's her. That's how you slay. You gotta look up again. That is her all day. Like, hello.
All right. So
yeah.
basically
Thank you, boo.
So, but you know, I don't see you doing the work. I just see you leaning over.
And I got nails.
I just see you leaning over, holding the tool.
No, she working. She got a hard hat on. What the
Honey,
fuck?
you don't see that saw moving?
No.
The circular saw?
I'm trying to play.
But that don't mean.
And who is this nigga in the corner? We got a nigga in the corner. She got on a goddamn hard hat.
I think she just put on somebody's jacket and
working.
hard hat.
You don't see that? Now watch the saw move.
Yeah, she working.
Okay, so you cut like 2 inches. Okay.
She working.
No, actually, I cut more than that. I just cut the video.
Right, you cut the video short.
So quit hating.
I'm not hating. I'm trying to help you maximize your potential. So you do drywall, you do some plumbing,
electrical.
So you know the difference between the red wire and the blue wire.
The black and white wire.
It's the red wire and the blue wire too.
Wire.
Yeah, the red wire and the blue wire. Like if you're gonna, disarm a bomb.
Yeah, that's not my specialty of electrical.
Okay.
That's me probably.
That's the extent of that's the extent of my electrical. That's the extent of my electrical.
Right, I bet.
Even though obviously I can do some shit, I do this shit.
Well, you can't do that shit, cause she's slaying.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so
you see these hands?
And they look
And
good.
I don't. And I don't go
good.
get them manicured. I get my hands dirty every day, and I'm gonna get them dirty around your neck in a minute.
You just so violent, man. You just so violent. So violent for no reason. You got the little poison ivy girl over here and cheering you out.
Amazing, man.
She, all right, she cool. She cool. She'll do.
Excuse you?
So let's talk more about credit repair.
Which subject? The cleaning, the credit?
I just asked what else you do just to bridge into some other stuff.
Contracting.
You know what? I will take a break and whoop your ass.
Let's try.
Girl, we'll whoop these
I'm gonna wait a
ass in
minute.
here.
Oh, you gonna help her?
We will. We'll take your belt off and pootie tang this nigga.
Oh, man, she better not. She'll get Jameson all over her.
And you on Facebook Live, you about to get on my lap.
Let's talk about the credit repair. Like, what type of different structures do they have as far as you gonna put your belt on for real?
How they do it back in the day?
Nigga, I just threw all the belts and I couldn't find none.
How your daddy used to do it. You know how your daddy used to do it.
Belt?
How you pop it? Do the pop. How you pop it? You know how you fold it up and pop it and shit.
Why you gonna do it down there though? I can see how long the belt is.
Don't nobody need to know how big I am. Quit hating.
Beat that ass.
Just fucking with you, Candice. But no, let's talk about the different programs you have to offer with the credit repair. Talk about it.
So what we have is the FES protection plan.
She's so professional now.
It includes 12 services. Yes, I can wear many hats at one time, many personalities at one time. Click like a switch, on and off. Anywho,
She co-signing.
it has 12 services that it includes, and I'll just kind of go over a couple. The core service, which is the credit restoration. You also get a credit attorney, living will and trust, which is really, really powerful. Identity protection, credit monitoring, and that's just to name a few. And you can see all of the information if you visit the website that I provided earlier.
I know you're pausing. I know you're trying to, think of all the programs to put your belt on at the same time. It's a lot of work for you.
She was almost about to whoop your ass with that.
I really was. I was gonna put you over my lap. I got
spank that ass.
It's a lot of lap.
It don't matter. You can fit there to get your ass whooped.
Won't happen. But I know you've been doing this for a long time. So you say you have a 7-something score. I know you said your husband, you tried to get him involved last time we had you on the show. What's his score? You got his score up to date too? Is it like a?
Me and his score is around the same area. His is in the 7s as well.
Okay. What about your parents?
My mother, she actually has an 800-something credit score.
You better tell them.
And she had that before I even got into the program.
So I know you hit all your family. So all your family about to buy houses or get Benzes.
Some people are stubborn. Some people are cheap, hard-headed, unsupportive, which does not bother me either way, as long as I'm good. Right.
That's the problem in Cleveland in general, support.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to black businesses, black-owned businesses, and black people supporting other black folks.
You know something? I don't have a problem. Speaking of that, not to kind of just to touch bases on that while we're on it. I don't have a problem with supporting black businesses, but what I have an issue with is when you don't respect the people that are patronizing your establishment. Whether it's with your attitude, I'm not even gonna speak on price because people gonna charge what they gonna charge.
Right.
Stop always asking for a damn discount.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's I agree with you. They always want to ask for a discount. I was talking about if she go to jail and they're buying 500.
Well, yeah, that was something different because I don't want to be locked up.
And then I tell her what I would charge her, and I give her a deal, and she's still trying to get a bigger deal. Because I'm your people.
It is a difference between shopping for clothes and trying to get the fuck out of jail.
If it was a white man,
I was now.
I don't want to be in jail.
I would still try to negotiate that. We need our freedom.
Yeah, but I need to eat.
We don't need weed.
It's not just my money.
We don't need clothes. We don't need
We
shoes.
need to get the fuck out of jail.
We need to get out of jail.
But if I come to you and say, give me a discount on the credit, your credit repair, and
that's a different story. That's a different story because you ain't locked up.
You will get it. You'll eventually end up getting it for free.
I just want to be out of jail.
I got to work for it.
Kind of, sort of. But you're using me to do the work. So you tell me how.
So how can you work off a bond? No, you ain't gonna go with it. I'm just kidding.
You know what?
But is it just one? Is only just one base program, or is there different like tiers to the program?
Prior to us switching over, we did have the credit restoration a la carte, but that's no longer available. It's just a one base program, which is the protection plan, which is $87 to start, $87 a month. And then we can also add your rental history to your credit as a trade line and help boost your credit score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what if somebody wants to do what you do?
Give me a call. I can send you the information.
But you don't give them no information now.
No. Because it's too much to go over.
It's a term they got for that. The game is to be sold, not to be
So
told.
when you got your credit cleaned up, were you hesitant at all to start doing it on your own? Or you like
What you mean as far as
what you need to do to get started?
No, because I was doing it while I was getting my credit cleaned up. And on top of that, we have training. And that's what training is for. It's just like when you go to a job. You got to get trained to do that job. Even if you went to college, each company has their own way of how they do a job. So you have to get trained at that specific company. Learn while you learn, baby.
Now, I think I asked you this before because I was doing something with Credit Karma. And Credit Karma, I was getting rid of a lot of delinquent stuff on there that really wouldn't even supposed to be on there, but it was dropping a lot of stuff off. Is that a detriment to me, or you know?
Yes, because one, Credit Karma is not always accurate. It's a third-party site that is sponsored by the credit card companies. So, who's to say that they're going to give you accurate information? They give out erroneous information all of the time. Example, I had a client went to go purchase a car. Credit Karma told him he had like a 680. He knew he was going to have a high interest rate. However, I guess his car clunked out, whatever that situation was. And when he went to the dealership, they denied him. He said, why am I being denied? They said, sir, you have a very low credit score. We can't get you financed by anyone. And come to find out, his credit score was like in the very high 400s, almost at a 500. So you're almost well over 200 points off.
Wow. That sucks.
That annualcreditreport.com, Credit Sesame, Credit Karma.
There's something called Credit Sesame?
All those sites are third-party sites that are not always accurate, 90% of the time.
So, do it.
As far as get started with the services?
Yeah, or just even go through you. What do you hear a lot of people say?
Sometimes we have people in common that work the business. Some people claim that they don't have the money. And the first thing I tell somebody, if you don't have $87, that's even more the reason why you need to get your credit fixed. Some people are lazy.
Yeah.
Some people have been scammed by other people trying to do a swipe, whatever it's called, where they call they self gonna swipe off your credit.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Some people think that bankruptcy is the best option, which we just went over, and why it's not. It's actually 9 times out of 10 the worst option. It could be a various of reasons, but I haven't had we have over 48 million people that have less than perfect credit. So that in itself says a lot.
You go to a lot of seminars and a lot of training for this?
Absolutely. That's how I do a lot of my traveling. Well, why I do a lot of my traveling.
Where do you usually travel to when you go to this? Where do they
various areas, because we have training all over.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to Maryland. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to Detroit. I've been to oh no, that is the same place. Maryland, DC. That's the same place.
Maryland is outside of there.
I've been here.
Yeah, we get that. You live here.
No, because there's people that's here that don't go to training here.
Really?
Believe it or not.
Why wouldn't they go to training here when it's closer to home? Save some money.
When you have people that don't get vacation or time to vacation, do vacation, or just need to get away, want to get away, or maybe because if they work a regular job and they can't get away for the weekend of that training. So they have to go to the next available schedule training.
Okay, well, I want some people to call in. We need some people to call in. They need to ask you some questions because credit is a big issue for, especially in the black community, because most people don't have credit. I know I fucked my credit up when I was 18, and it ain't been right since. Say what?
Because you reteated.
Whatever. And and you know, it's always a struggle in the black community to get their credit together. And credit, and a lot of people don't really want to believe in credit. You get a lot of people that talk to you about saying they don't believe in credit or they want to have credit because they feel like it's a way for the government to control something.
I've had that one time about the government.
Yeah.
But then I had more people say, I don't care about no credit. I pay in cash.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Especially in the insurance business. In the insurance business, they run your credit.
You have to have good credit. Yeah.
Not necessarily. You can find somebody on the low.
With the good shit in your way. Right.
To get a credit card, you need good credit. It's true. Unless if you want to pay high interest rates, then don't nobody want to do that.
I mean,
to get a card versus a home. Some people don't even know to go to school. I had a situation where a young lady called me because her kid's student loan. When the child is under the age of 23, the parent has to co-sign for the student loan, depending on what state you're in.
Right.
And I guess they never put the student loans into default or deferment or forbearance or nothing. And they started garnishing her wages.
Oh, wow.
And that's a lot.
So, you know, that's a whole nother story because student loans definitely is a case-by-case scenario. Everybody's student loan is different.
Because I've had student loans. You know, I went to college back in the 90s, and if they even send me a letter now, they must be stupid. It's been 20 years. They've been asking me for nuts.
I had a girl who got a repo from 15 years ago.
Wow.
And they sent a letter to her job to try to garnish her.
Wow.
15 years ago.
It don't go away. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls real quick. We're talking to CANDIS, the credit SHERO, unworthy Pittsburgh fan. And when we come back, we're going to talk some more with her. We're going to talk to Poison Ivy, too. Poison got some things she want to talk about. But she had a discussion, me and her had a discussion on the way here, and I want to touch on that because it's her personal life, but we ain't going to get personal with it. This is the hottest and the most difficult dealing with guest radio show ever. The Vibe on Air. We still on Facebook.
She wanted 100 for the head, ayy.
Yo, there's only a few DJs I fuck with, right? DJ MKM, he one of them.
Let's get ready to rumble!
She wanted 100 for the head, ayy. She wanted 100 for the head, you know I iced it. You ain't never seen a real nigga like this. Bitch, check out my bright lens, shining, no need no light switch. And you can tell my diamonds rich to how to lie. She wanted 100 for the head, you know I iced it. You ain't never seen a real nigga like this. Bitch, check out my bright lens, shining, no need no light switch. And you can tell my diamonds real to how to lie. She wanted 100 for the head, that's what she said. Ay, she gave me that stupid sloppy head, bitch, I'm dead. Bitch, I know you know the game, but I know how to play it. Bitch, you know what's up with me, you know I got that spread. Just wanted 100 for the head, you know I iced it, priced it. I might get it if I like it. Ay, I had to tell my nigga chill from stop beating that white bitch. bitch like this. Shining on them when that light hit. Ayy, shit one that dog kick it for the free just to get geek. But you the same bitch you fronted on me last week. Caught that hoe off in the spot, approach me like you with a G. And our friends on did that hoe, bitch you weak, ho I'm sleep. You can't get that close to me cause you a sneaky freaker. When your baby daddy grew up, I heard he wanna be like me. And if you know what's up with me, you know I ain't just talking shit. But if you bad, then you iced, ayy, real nigga shit. Shit wanted 100 for the head, you know I iced it. You ain't never seen a real nigga like this. Check out my bright lens, shining, no need no light switch. And you can tell my diamonds rich.
Lace up, ya bitch.
You know I iced it. You ain't never seen a real nigga like this. Check out my bright lens, shining, no need no light switch. And you can tell my diamonds rich.
She wanted a Jeep and she gon' freak. I bought that bitch a Jeep. So if your man can't do that for you, he can't fuck with me. I'm in Valentino, to Cavalli, in the D&G. Bitch, you come to me to pop them tags like the BOD. She ain't tryna fly to Cali just to fuck, she basic bitch. I bought a Louboutin and Saint Laurent to suck on it. My Brighton link don't got no diamond, but it costs a fortune, bitch. Me and her don't got no future. I can't wear her fortune, bitch. She got me like, ooh. She served me in my coupe. She sucking on it, now I told that bitch I'm about to shoot. That bitch that piece ain't like I roll with Hoover do. And that bitch loco, she think I'm Popo handcuffing on you. And I'm in all that damn designer. But your bitch designer, then hit her from the back and made her scream free pride. When they hit it, birthday hoe gon' be like where I signed. She don't know if she gon' go, these bet gon' make her mine.
Net 100 for the head, you know I iced it. You ain't never seen a real nigga like this. Check out my bright lens, shining, no need no light switch. And you can tell my diamonds rich and how to light. She wanted 100 for the head, you know I iced it. You ain't never seen a real nigga like this. Check out my bright lens, shining, no need no light switch. And you can tell my diamonds rich and how to light.
Now, take advice later. I'm in a white tux and some white gators. I turned the ounce into a quarter pound and a quarter pound and some nice paper. Stay away from niggas that look like haters. Stay cool now, may have to fight later. In due time, you'll be in the hills with some nice neighbors. If you tryna get rich in a hurry, get rich in a hurry.
This is DJ MKM World Premiere World Premiere.
Tryna get rich in a hurry, but you know you come from the sewer. Well, you just cannot be busy, you gotta try different maneuver.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Money is like my favorite. From the bottom, so I like haters. It's hard enough to get up out the hood without holes in you like a lifesaver. One day I might be at work and then my ass be running from the vice later. But thanks to all of my white haters, I'm in the corner office in a skyscraper. Now, take advice later. I'm in a white tux, white gate. Turn the ounce to a quarter pound. Nice paper. Stay away from niggas that look like haters. Stay cool now, may have to fight later. You'll be in the hills with some nice labor. But if you tryna get rich in a hurry, but you know that's come from the sewer. Or you just cannot be basic, you gotta try different maneuver. Better be humor, your shit and your computer. Nothing whenever you talk about your
on get time.
We get this position and they know we come from the sewer.
Hold up!
Entrepreneurs. Now if I diamonds, I can't just go talk to my dude.
DJ
When I do not want a job. Entrepreneurs. Niggas that fry and they trap. Entrepreneur. If you got no salary cap. Entrepreneur. If you really lack for racks. Entrepreneurs. Put everything on your back. Entrepreneurs. Learn all you can from getting the gist down to kilogram. Don't be playing with a businessman, get a business plan. Cause everybody can't be a dealing man. When that stealing hand might have to kill a man. And that feeling man, when that judge tell you got life, nigga, it don't give a damn. When you were up like a ceiling fan and your money flowing like a river dam, and you getting money and your skin brown and they gonna hate you like a Steelers fan. I don't know what you finna plan, but it ain't no time for no chillin', man. Get up off your ass and cut the middleman and make $1 million, man. If you tryna get rich in a hurry, but you know you come from the sewer.
Even our music.
You just cannot be basic, you gotta try different maneuver. Better be using your humor, your religion, and your computer. Cause there ain't no limit to nothing, what you about your future.
We back on the air. The vibe on air. and she
I'm sorry.
my co-host Poison. She don't know what side she on.
I'm just saying. I'm not on the
Then we got
side, but the Browns are not.
Call in if you want to talk to us. 216-526-1555. I need to talk to some more intelligent people.
We are very smart. Very.
They got smart minds.
We smart as hell.
Either which way it go, we still smart.
Very.
You ain't smart by you smell smart. That's about right. Mr. D's open Mike King and
You really waiting on this ass?
might be.
Booty tang that ass.
You know, booty tang that ass. Shout out to Poison Ivy.
Tippy toe, tippy tay.
Shout out to Poison Ivy right there.
Whatever.
What the fuck? That was. I don't know where that went.
You didn't like that?
No.
That was dope. Tippy toe, tippy tay. You gonna get some today? Big Shine? No.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hope you talking to her.
God.
I ain't trying to get no dick.
No, it's the song. But
yeah, I know the song. I know what I'm saying.
Tang, whip a bitch.
Yeah.
You the
it's
bitch
over.
that we whipping.
It's over. So Poison Ivy had a situation. She was telling about a friend of hers.
I did.
And it has to do with I guess they was together and they was riding for a long time, and then they had a little bit of an age difference, but the guy older, she a little younger, and I guess the guy flipped on her all of a sudden, and it was a kind of a touchy situation with the relationship because the girl kind of was off the hook. Yeah. They get into, I guess he was putting his hands on her, but then she would get back, would tear up shit. She tear up his car, house, whatever. But he was a.
But not the car, never the car.
Not the car.
Well, why the hell she ain't put her hands back on her?
But they broke up though. They don't talk anymore. I guess he found a new girl that's more close to his age, and I guess he called himself dogging her in front of the new girl, saying, you ain't on my level. We ain't got no conversation like with me and her had. Blah 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 blah. And now, she kind of through with the nigga, but she want this motherfucker to apologize to her, to have closure. And he don't, and she's, I guess they supposed to be around each other soon. And she's saying if the motherfucker don't apologize, she ain't ever gonna talk to him again. My thing is this: would I even care? Why would I? If I'm not fucking with you no more, why would I care? I don't want you to really say. I may not want you to say anything to me.
I think it's because she was all in a relationship. She really loved the person, and she was not expecting what happened. So to her, an apology would be closure, and then. She can continue to do what she's been doing since they broke up. But no closure would mean that she would have to come around this person and have her nose up. She don't want to do that. She just want to know that you know what it really was.
Dude? So, so is it more about closure with her? Or is it more just you want this motherfucker to grovel?
Nope, it's more about closure with her because it is what it is. The situation happened. She bear witness with her own eyes that it was not what she thought it was. So to her, being all in, an apology.
But something? The best closure that she can have on that situation, and as her friend, I would express this to her. The consistency of your life, you gotta love you more than anybody else could first. And then second, your closure is to pray.
Oh, she been praying.
She should have closure. Because there's no human being or man on earth, and I don't mean man literally, I'm just saying in general, a man on earth that can give you closure for something that you've come to have peace with yourself with.
And it's also more so like, what do she do? Will she allow herself to give this person an existence in the same presence, or does she bow down and say hello? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
She gotta say shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she should say anything.
I always say go the high road. Be the bigger person and show your class.
I don't think she should acknowledge the other person at all. I don't think she should.
I personally think she should do this.
She in limbo. She don't know if she should say hey but I don't think she should.
You know what? And I had to tell my little cousin this earlier today. My grandmother taught us a one-sided conversation can only hold up but for so long.
I still think she should tell him.
When she ain't paying him no attention, that's what I'm saying the most.
Because the
What is the point of me
conversation,
speaking to you?
exactly, because the conversation has
I
already
still
been
think she
had.
should tell him.
She has already had the conversation.
So then there's
She's spoken her piece, but it's like, when are you gonna, as a man? So I don't think she should say her. She shouldn't
And
say
I know
shit.
this may
She
sound a
shouldn't
little
say
petty.
shit to him.
This may sound petty, but I'm a petty person.
You are.
We can be like that.
If he died and didn't apologize to her, is she gonna wait on him to give her closure?
Exactly.
Once again.
The situation is dead.
Exactly.
There's no need to give a CPR to that situation.
I'm gonna keep playing it. Okay.
She don't need to say nothing, and that's what I thought.
There's nothing that
She
needs to be
don't
said.
need to say
Sometimes
shit.
the
Exactly.
best thing to have is silence.
Silence.
That's what I said.
Oh my God.
Don't say nothing.
Once again.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, because there's nothing to be said.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I don't listen to a lot of Beyonce. I'm
I
not the
love
biggest. I'm not the
Beyonce.
biggest Beyonce fan.
I love her.
But I am gonna say this. At the end of that last whatever song that was, and she said, "Let your paper be your revenge." You show a nigga better than you can tell him.
Once again.
So what the hell you having closure?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks on my me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
So
This shit,
Hamo
I'm out.
is not fucking needed
At all.
at all. At all.
There's no closure.
But you know, I do have a valid point though. I do want to say this.
Did you not notice that we gave you silence?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Just worked out what we said. We kept ignoring him. So he had to make sure that he was heard. The only difference is we not beefing. Well, me and him
But you know what though?
for the next 5 minutes. I'm not your friend for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
But no, I mean, you don't give when you give somebody that much energy, it's showing them that you still
But me
in
not
their
speaking
control.
to you,
That you still
it's
buy.
not
Exactly,
giving
that's
you
what I
energy
said.
at
But that's
all.
what I
So
said.
If she don't give energy to the situation, there's nothing there.
Yeah, that's what I said, and that's what I have been saying. You don't give them energy. Like I said, you could go to high road and just be pass them by, and even give them like a cheesy like, hey, what's going on, and just keep it moving.
Not
Like they
even
just
that.
a little
You ain't
nigga.
even gotta see a motherfucker. You can just have your vision somewhere else. Like,
Exactly, and you just keep it moving
keep
and tell
it
that
moving.
nigga.
And that's cool.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks on my me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
So you just keep on moving.
Keep it moving.
Just keep it moving.
So at the end of the day, girlfriend, don't speak to the nigga. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. You gotta have you gotta just keep about your business, man.
Yeah,
You don't let
keep
these
it moving.
But you know something else too. When you're not secure with yourself, you gonna have those issues. So somewhere, somehow, and I'm not trying to down your girl talk about her because I don't know her from being a pain. Somewhere that prayer, she's not having faith in it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I'm not saying completely. I'm just saying in some part of it.
Yeah, because a lot of it is her being in love. So it's not like she all of a sudden not in love with the nigga. It's just that the situation is over and she just want to be, what's the word, gratified. Or,
She want closure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, if I put my all in,
Let me tell you something.
come on, like you gotta.
I'm
you gotta
married,
do something with that.
and I'm not saying that I wouldn't be hurt if I got a divorce tomorrow. But this is the one thing that I'm gonna say. My mother always taught me to be a woman that holds my own. Physically, financially, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Will I sit here and cry? Possibly. I'm not gonna say that I'm not, because I'm not perfect. But the one thing that I am gonna say, nigga, you ain't gotta apologize to me about shit.
No, shit.
Cause guess what? I'm still gonna keep living.
You are.
I'm still gonna keep eating.
You are gonna still do that. But at the end of the day, motherfucker, if you don't bear them words, I can't fuck with you.
The thing that she probably wants closure on is the physicalities that happen.
Off the strength that if her side of things was real and your side of things that her side of things was real,
That was an accident, actually.
No, it wasn't.
He a fucking hater. As a man, you should though. You know what I'm saying?
But if he was a man, he wouldn't have did it in the first place to have
But men stupid though. I always go back to
We ain't finna make this a man bad
situation.
Some,
So,
not all.
and you know, and as a woman,
There's some
I believe
dumb
that
women
she
out
forgives
here.
him for being. It is some dumb women. But as a woman, I think that she forgives him for being a stupid fucking man.
And that may be fine, but that's what she needs to keep moving on with her life is to forgive him. Forgive him and
How much time did they have invested in each other?
They had 4 years, but I would want an apology off the strength that I went through some things as a child, and the person who, was the person who did these things went to jail for a very long time, and when he was released, I wanted that fucking apology.
But guess what? It's a difference. You were a child.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was still something that I did not ask for.
It doesn't matter.
And I think anybody who was done unwrong should do an apology.
When you gratify what a motherfucker do, how you think that make them feel?
It's a lot of women talk going on here today. I'm gonna talk to the fellas.
That's a lot of time.
So fellas, how y'all doing today?
Excuse you. Anywho,
It's a lot of women talk
how
going
serious
on.
this is right now.
So,
And I'm not.
but we was trying to say, since you want to sit here and act like we not trying to participate with the crowd.
I'm just playing, man. Come on, we got
now. What we're saying basically, I've been in a situation where things happened to me at a very early age that should have not occurred. If that person apologized to me to this day,
it's not gonna make it better.
I would not care.
I got mine, and it was closure for me.
And I wouldn't care because at the end of the day, I'm still alive. Mm-hmm. All my senses work perfectly fine. My limbs. What does it matter?
Mine did too.
You gotta live with what you did.
I'm gonna give you a scenario, and it's based on the movie I seen. Everybody seen the movie Spider-Man. They had the Spider-Man 2 where they had the Sandman involved, and they found the Sandman killed his Uncle Ben, which made him become Spider-Man. And Spider-Man kept chasing the Sandman, trying to fight him, and said, "You killed my Uncle Ben." And at the end, the Sandman was like, "It was an accident. The gun just went off, and he's sorry that it ever happened because the Sandman wasn't a bad guy." And Peter Parker was just finally standing there and was crying after he heard his apology and just said, "I forgive you." That's not a real life situation. Not everybody's gonna get forgiveness out of it, he might tell you the story or tell the girl the story, tell whoever the story, and just because you hear it and they apologizing doesn't mean that you can let it go. It may not, because it might ensue more anger.
But no, for some people, if that's all that you ever looking for and you get that, then that's for you.
But this is the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
If he killed her, I can see the closure for the family. This woman is still alive. Listen, I've been through a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of people that have been through worse than me. But for what took place with me on more than one occasion, with more than one person, ain't neither one of them ever apologized.
I got an apology, so I feel different.
I could care less.
But I wanted it, and I got it, and it lifted a burden.
But why did you want it? Why did you want it?
Because I wanted you to know that was fucked up. I don't wanna live life thinking that shit happened to me. I didn't ask for it, and this motherfucker didn't give a fuck. But for you to apologize, whether you meant it or not, for you to apologize. It did something for me. It did. It did something for me. I got apologies. I did. And it lifted the whole fucking burden. It lifted the whole burden. It really did. That shit is everything. If you can admit to your wrong, that shit is everything. Whether you mean it or not, it's everything.
Admit to your wrong and apology is two different things.
It is. But a person that doesn't want to apologize in the first place, to apologize, I'm good with that. Well, I
don't know, because
I'm good with that.
And this may go back to my ignorance, my pettiness. I don't know. Say for instance, today is our first day meeting. If I just sat here and I called you a sack of bitches,
Oh, what?
I could easily say.
Wait a minute. What did you? What did you call it? What did you say? A sack of.
Said a sack of bitches.
You
A
heard
sack
what I
of a
said.
sack
Quit
of
trying to be
bitches.
certified.
Back to the basics. What?
A sack of bitches.
I sit here and I could tell him, you know what? I was wrong for calling her out her name. Her name is Poison Ivy or Tawanda. I could easily have said that and walk out of here clean,
I'm gonna
clear,
hashtag
and not
that.
apologize to you. And I would not care. Why? Because if it's not sincere,
But
what
you
is
know
the
what?
point?
That wouldn't be something that I would need an apology for.
I'm not saying it is.
Right.
With the different situation. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But my point to that being is, I can admit to the fact that I'm wrong, but I don't care if I'm wrong, or else I wouldn't have did it. Now it'd be different if I didn't know I was wrong. But I know me calling you out your name is wrong. Me and you ain't cool like that.
But see, that's fine because I would laugh that off, but I wouldn't laugh off something that happened to me in my childhood that could possibly fuck me up for the rest of my life. So if I had some motherfuckers,
that situation,
right?
That's the difference.
If I had some motherfuckers that would come to me and apologize for what they did. Oh, honey, I'm forever grateful for that. That's what I wanted.
Childhood that could have messed you up for the rest of your life. Versus a 4-year relationship, and I'm not saying it can't mess her up for the rest of her life, because you got people where things happen in one day.
Well, he tapped into a lot of things that happened to me when I was a child, so that's why I'm longing for that apology, because he know that it was a manipulating situation. We all are capable of manipulating people.
Yeah, definitely.
We can all do that, and for you to know that this is where I came from, and you to play on that, and then in the end shit on me, I deserve a motherfucking apology. I don't give a fuck what you say. I deserve an apology.
We all deserve an apology sometimes.
You know, and when you need to give it, you know you need to give it.
So what do you owe me an apology
you know
about?
You need to give it.
You owe me an apology about several things.
Like what? Name one.
About talking about my black and yellow.
You owe me an apology for talking about that shit in my presence. You owe me an apology
for talking about my black and yellow and calling me a bandwagon fan.
You are a bandwagon fan.
No, you're a bandwagon fan too. It's the vibe on air. She can be whatever the fuck she want to be on the vibe.
She's still a bandwagon fan.
She legit.
You owe me an apology for talking about my belt.
You owe me an apology for trying to take off your belt.
She was about to whoop your ass.
Damn sure.
I don't
need a belt for that.
Yes, you do.
Your ass. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't need a belt for that.
Yes, you do.
She's about to booty tang you.
She about to put it on me. As you can see, I hashtag the word a sack of bitches. A sack of bitches. That's the new hashtag for the day.
Sack of bitches.
A sack of bitches. So hashtag a sack of bitches. See what I mean if we can get that to trend today. Come up with the best phrase, and whoever can come up with the best saying with a sack of bitches in it. And we'll buy you drinks next time we see you.
Yes.
Mostly she'll buy you drinks next time she see you. We talk about CANDIS. She got the money. So credit. Let's talk about credit after we talk about the sack of bitches.
What I do and don't, I'm cheap. I don't know if you've ever realized that.
What? You cheap?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Because you usually come to me and you ain't gonna buy me a drink. I hate that.
Who used to do that to you?
When women come up to you and say,
I thought you said me. I was about to say.
No, I said you did, but I'm just playing. But women do that. They'll come to you. Oh, so you ain't gonna buy me no drink? Bitch, not now. That's the worst, man. It's like why do I gotta feel like I gotta be obligated?
I just hope you buy me a drink. I'm never that bold to be like, you ain't gonna buy me no drink.
I mean,
why am I obligated to buy you a drink?
Joke, but not just.
But why would I be obligated to buy a woman a drink? Because you're a woman?
Right.
Because you're a woman, I should buy you a drink.
And some women ain't women that deserve somebody to buy them a drink.
Right, but did I wake up with you this morning?
That don't mean nothing.
Yes, it do.
Cause I didn't bought a nigga a drink. I done bought a couple niggas a drink and walked
away. And you come in with a slinky dress on, I might be looking at you. Oh, the charge of admission is your drink.
I don't know because I mean, when I go out, I bought drinks.
Yeah, you buy drinks.
Yeah, like anytime I'm.
But some women feel like they're obligated to get drinks.
I don't mind buying drinks.
I hate when women feel like they gotta ask you for a drink.
I'm not asking you.
Or like, not even ask. If you ask, like, and that's the right way you asking, yeah, no problem. I'm a habitual drink buyer anyway. But when you
are you a what? Say it again.
I'm a habitual drink
are
buyer.
you
a habitual drink buyer? Yes. I like buying drinks. I buy drinks for my people.
You bought me a drink at Hooters.
Yeah, I took you to Hooters.
Where the hell have I been all that time in?
I ain't never bought you a drink.
No, I'm just.
I was about to say. I know I bought you.
I'm just playing.
But I mean, it's like it's just like, or when people come up to you, they'll be like, "Oh, so when you gonna buy me a drink?" Or when you ain't gonna buy me no drink? It's like, nah, I ain't got no money.
Next time I see him out, I'm gonna make sure I do that shit.
Yeah, and I'm embarrassed the shit out of you in front of everybody.
I ain't worried about it.
I will get up and go to the DJ booth. This chick asking me to buy her a drink with her broke ass. Can somebody please? No. I would do it. I would do
Don't
it.
do that.
I won't do it. I ain't gonna do it.
If you did that,
hey, you don't play games.
I can dig up some dirt.
Yeah.
Huh?
I can dig up some dirt.
Hey, there's a lot of dirt out there. I don't care. I can dig up some too. I am a journalist. But
I don't have dirt that's in the garden somewhere.
Right.
All right, tell us about your relationship with you and your husband. Ooh, I done flipped the computer all the way around. Go ahead.
What is you over here doing, man?
I done flipped the computer around.
Leave that alone. Get off that ish.
Shut up.
As far as what?
Like,
Several different ways. So which part of the relationship?
The good stuff. The stuff that's good. How'd y'all meet, and are y'all in a good place? I mean, I don't want to get into your personal business. I'm just asking.
Y'all would never believe me and my husband met. Nobody ever believes our story. Well, people do, but then they be like, what the hell? Oh, this is such a long story, but I'm gonna make it a short version. Me and my husband met in New York. We were both on the Judge Hatchett show.
What?
The Jackson show?
Hatchet,
okay.
We was both on the Judge Hatchett show. We started dating. What's the
Judge Hatchett?
And I mean, everybody had their ups and downs, with everything that they do. But the one thing that I will always say is that, for the most part, when it's something that I need, he's there. As long as he can be, he's there.
Is he your number one team player?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what.
Like I said, every relationship has its ups and downs. It's just
So
communication.
So did he come equipped, or did you have to teach him some things?
Come equipped. What's that mean?
She knows them.
It depends on which end it came from.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. I need to know what's going on.
What she's saying is, basically, did he know how to treat me as a woman, or did I have to train him?
Yeah.
I thought y'all talking about like
equipment. Women's conversation in business.
It's my conversation.
No, you gave her the phone.
Still on it. Go ahead.
We was getting somewhere.
Keep
on a vibe.
Yes.
We'll vibe.
What it's called, right? So we was vibing, and you messed the vibe up.
Continue to vibe. Holder.
So, so I mean, for the most part, some parts of it I did, but for the most part, he was cool. Still, sometimes we have to go back to the doghouse in order to get you. But for the most part, it's cool. Like, the one thing that I don't really have to worry about a lot that I love is cooking.
That's what's up. Oh my God.
He do the cooking.
Because I can cook, but
I can cook too.
Thank you.
I hate cooking.
Yes, please. If you can make me something to eat, I love you.
Girl.
Oh my God. I love
you know they say food is the way to a man's heart.
Tell them it's the way to the woman's too, hunty.
And a couple other places too.
Please.
Wow. So, how many kids y'all got?
Justice if you cook for me.
Girl.
How many kids y'all got?
I have one child. He has 3.
Are they all in the same house?
Who?
All your kids, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
So, who's the main breadwinner in your house, and how does that contribute to your living situation?
Actually, both of us.
Y'all equal?
For the most part.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of.
So don't be really no questions about money or anything.
No. I think the only time the concern is when we in the store and I be like all the time like I forgot my wallet.
That's oh man, I hate that one.
I'm gonna start forgetting it on purpose now. Now that I
What if he say he forgot his?
Well, I don't know what the hell to tell him. We gonna be some jailbirds and we gonna be giving you a call.
Wow.
I need to memorize your number.
Wow. So y'all guys go straight to thieving. Okay. Well, that's
No, I
good to
didn't
know.
say that.
You just said you're gonna be some jailbirds.
If I go to the restaurant, I eat the food, I say I forgot my wallet, he done forgot his. But I would forget my wallet on purpose. That's the difference.
You forget your wallet on purpose.
I will. I have.
You a dirty.
No, I'm not.
That's
I'm just
dirty.
smart and cheap.
That's bad. That's so bad.
And cheap. Yeah.
Poison, do you forget your wallet a lot when you come to dates?
I don't go on dates.
Do you randomly ask people for money?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
These $5. High five.
Can you check my credit score? Tell me what it is.
High five.
If you can check my credit score, tell me what it is.
Well, then can I have
If my
100?
credit score over 6, I'll give you 5.
If it's over 6, you better give me more than 5. I need 100. I went from $1 to 100.
I know, you talking crazy. It's getting close to the time to end out the show, so Candice, tell us your information and where they can find you if they want to get their credit done or if they want to be annoyed by your Pittsburgh propaganda.
Or, unfortunately, you loyal clown lover. Yeah. See the next time.
The next time a Cleveland Browns fan come to get some business from you.
You mean the Cleveland Clown?
Yeah, we gonna boycott you. You in Cleveland, you gonna get boycotted in Cleveland.
Let's see how quick that movement go.
Boycott the Pittsburgh credit SHERO.
Let's see how fast that movement go.
She gonna rape your credit like Ben Roethlisberger did that one girl.
And you know what the clowns store been doing? They went nowhere.
Wow, that was clever. Let me give you a little sound effect real quick.
You know what? You corny for that. I hope you know that.
Yeah, but it was
I
clever.
hope you know that.
That was clever though. I'm giving you props.
Anywho,
but I really want you just to.
I can be reached on Facebook at Candice Johnson, CANDIS, or Candice the Credit SHERO. Instagram, Candice_the Credit _SHERO. Or LinkedIn under Candice Johnson. And my telephone number is 216-240-6644.
She want to get in business. You want to get into the business. She only handled me because I'm a little sick. Because I really could have just told her to sit your dumb ass down. But I didn't.
I bet you're going to be saying that when that camera off. Okay.
I will, because you're going to still sit your dumb ass down. I ain't going to run nowhere. You're going to be talking that stuff. I'm going to be wearing you like a shoe, and your husband going to be wondering where you at. You're going to be wondering, why you smell like a polo boot?
Hater.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Oh, that's what you told yourself?
No, that's what I told you.
I'm glad that you finally told fucking rude. I'm so glad that you told yourself
that didn't work.
Have several seeds.
That didn't.
Yes, that's so fucking rude.
Yeah, I know.
Where did you find that?
It's Martin. It's from Martin. You can't tell that's Martin?
No.
Listen. Oh, it ain't play.
Nah.
Hold up. It's about to.
That's a crackhead, Martin.
No, it's Martin.
He won't even play.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mannequin challenge on him.
Yo, baby here doing the mannequin challenge. Don't you?
Hey, but at least
listen,
I got
this Martin
in.
though. But listen.
At least I
Sit
got
your
in.
dumb ass down. See?
That don't sound like
Sit your
him.
dumb ass down. It's from when he was at the little retreat and and the dude was talking. He's like, man, sit your dumb ass down.
Oh, they was telling you that?
No, that's what they was telling your sister. Sit your dumb ass down.
They probably was. I don't talk to her.
You don't talk to your sister?
Oh, hell no.
Well, tell us about your sister.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. So
My sister will fuck you up.
And I got an open case with her, so I can't.
Oh, shit. See, why are we talking about this on the air? So,
where did you get this from?
My job.
So, Poison Ivy, you got a show coming up?
Yes, on Sunday.
Tell us about it.
I'm gonna do what I can. Show up. You can either pay $10 out the door, or you can bring a rap toy because we doing like a toy drive on Christmas Eve. So it's at Sheila's, like Lansing in Broadway. Google it.
You don't know the address?
No, but I know phone
Okay. I just was wondering. Give me your information as well.
Oh, Poison Ivy, you know, POIZON IV. Instagram. Ivy, no. Follow me. Do what I do. Right now, I'm trying to see what's up with this movie. It's a trip, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned into that. And every Thursday night,
It's some twists in that movie too, cause somebody gonna get killed. That need to get killed.
A lot of people
Two people get killed, but one need to really get killed.
But I'm the last motherfucker standing.
I'm standing too.
You standing? We're gonna see if Tay stands.
I'm in that movie too. But yo, this is the Vibe on Air. You have tuned in. Thanks to Candid Decreto Shero for coming through.
My name
We
is
appreciate
not Kando.
Huh?
My name is not Kando.
I said Candice Decreto Shero.
What did he say?
He called you Kando.
I didn't call you Cando nothing. You get gifts when you come to this show.
Yeah, because that's what the fuck I do around here.
But you are tuned in to the Vibe on Air on YouTube. Check us out. Please subscribe. We need your support. We need black people to support us. Check us out on Mixler at mixler.com/the-vibe-on-air. And you can subscribe and follow us there and catch us every Thursday. We're going to be back next week. And next week's show is going to be crazy. We got Cleveland's top dancers. We got Peaches the pole boss. She's going to be in the building. We're going to have Temptation. She's going to be in the building. And we're going to have Taylor Jones. They're going to be in the building. We're going to talk to them, talk about what they've been doing, and just the dance life itself. And you know, Poison Ivy, she tend to like to twerk a lot, so we might get her to twerk for them, and they might critique the poison twerk. The poisonous twerk, as I like to call it, the poisonous twerk. The poisonous twerk. Give him a twerk now. It's astounding. Tune in next week, man. Mr. D's over Mike King, Poison Ivy. Shout out to Candice Decreto Shero, or Cando Decreto Shero, since she said I said that. But it's Candice Decreto Shero. We'll be back next week. Thank you for tuning in. I'm ready to go home and get out this cold. Making sure you put some jackets on and throw away all your black and yellow because you look like a motherfucking fool, punks.